September is National Preparedness Month, and the American Red Cross is urging everyone to take this time to make a plan so that you're ready for weather-related disasters. Executive Director of the Southwest Michigan chapter of the Red Cross, Adam Kessel, is here now with more on how we can be prepared. How you doing, Adam?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. So the Red Cross responds to nearly twice as many large disasters in the United States than you did a decade ago. Is this trend that we're seeing here also happening in Michigan?
It is. I think just looking back to the last 12 months, going to the February ice storms and heavy winter storms we had across the state that left several folks without power for a few days. And then just the strong storms we had a couple weeks ago that again went through the state and knocked out power for folks. We are absolutely seeing an increase in temperatures, both extremes, hot and cold. We're seeing dry spells as we saw this past June, where several communities around the state had their driest month on record. Leading to more wildfires, and then things that aren't necessarily happening in Michigan that are impacting us, such as the Canadian wildfire smoke that came across our state for several weeks earlier this summer. So absolutely are seeing those trends here at home as well.
Yeah, a lot going on. There are things, though, that we can do to be prepared. The first, you say, is to build an emergency kit. So what should we include in that?
Yeah, highly recommend everyone has at least one kit, if not multiple kits. And you want to make sure you have all the supplies you need that are going to help you and your family survive for at least 3 days. So think about the essentials such as water. The recommendation there is that everyone has at least 1 gallon of water per family member for up to 3 days. And then, of course, if you have pets, you want to make sure you're considering them as well. So water is a big one, emergency food, non-perishable. You want to make sure as well that you have season-appropriate clothing. So we ask folks to really revisit your kits once you have them built, twice a year, once in the spring and then once in the fall, to update those clothing items. You don't want to be going into winter with shorts and a tank top. So just make sure you have coats and blankets as we head into winter and the colder season here. Make sure you have backup power supplies for cell phones, any emergency equipment you might have at home, such as CPAP machines. You want to make sure, again, you have enough food not only for your family, but for your pets. Any critical documentation, you want to make sure you have backup for that, birth certificate, driver's license. And we also recommend that folks have some cash on hand as well, in case ATMs are down or banks are shut down. You can find a full list. There's so many other items that we highly recommend folks have. You can go to redcross.org/prepare to find a list, a comprehensive list of everything that should be in each kit.
Okay, yeah, that is a lot of information. You also say to make an emergency plan. So what should families do?
Yeah, so the emergency plan there is in case something happens during the weekday when your kids are at school or you're at work, make sure everyone in the family knows where to rendezvous. If you have a home fire, you want to make sure everyone knows how to get out of the house. So your emergency plan should really have just those basics in place for, again, ensuring the health and safety of everyone in the household. And you want to make sure that you practice it, not that just you're creating it once and that lives on a shelf somewhere and it's not revisited or updated. You want to make sure you're pulling out and practicing it with every member of the family, again, at least once or twice a year.
So the Red Cross is taking a new initiative to adapt and grow its services to adapt to climate crisis. What are some things that you're doing?
Yeah, so the organization is rapidly trying to keep pace with the frequency we're seeing of major national disasters. And our volunteers and our staff are working around the clock to try to make sure that we have better internal capacity as well as strong external partnerships to help us meet these ever-increasing demands. But as rapidly as we go, climate change and the climate crisis are heavily outpacing what we're able to do. So the organization is absolutely trying to make some strategic choices moving forward by further investing in our disaster program to ensure we are able to be a resilient organization and to ensure that our communities are able to receive emergency supplies and resources from the Red Cross, no matter how many big disasters are happening. So we are really trying to shift our focus to make sure we're prepared not only for what's happening now, but for the next 3, 5, 10 years to come.
And of course, people can always help by volunteering, by donating. There are things that we can do too.
Yes, ma'am. We encourage everybody. A gift of any size is appreciated. You can go to redcross.org to learn how to donate, but We are also looking for volunteers. Go to redcross.org/volunteer today to learn about all the different volunteer opportunities. And then also, again, we want to encourage folks to donate blood if you're eligible and able. You can download Red Cross preparedness apps, which include the Red Cross Blood Donor app. Search by zip code to find any blood drive near you. But we just encourage folks to stay as informed as possible, and any degree of support is truly appreciated as we head into a continued increase in response activity.
Okay, well, it is, as you said, a lot of information, but important information. Thanks so much for sharing it with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the time.